guys know I have a lot of health problems, and I try to limit the amount of artificial ingredients going into my body. So I thought I'd try a natural toothpaste. I have tried natural toothpaste in the past. It was by a company called Bright Smiles, I believe. I'll find the information and put it in the link down below. I did like that toothpaste, but then I decided to go back to using Arm & Hammer toothpaste. It was really a family decision because, you know, that's what my husband wanted to use. So I just, instead of purchasing like toothpaste here and there, a bunch of different tubes, I just went along with it. But now, back on my journey to heal myself more holistically versus medication. I have one of my disorders, well, I should say the Graves' disease, ITP, which is idiopathic thrombocytopenia, which is a disorder where you don't produce enough platelets, so it's hard for your blood to clot, so you basically bleed to death. But that's stable right now. It's been stable for the last 9 months. And then I believe, the lupus is still all over the place. And the fibromyalgia is still in full effect. So I'm trying to get those two at bay. And nothing else is really bothering me. My hiatal hernia doesn't really bother me because I take omeprazole for that, and it's been controlled that. But anyway, this is not what that video is about, because I'll be going on tangents and stuff, so I gotta slow down and reel myself back in, you know. So I wanted to just share with you guys some of the natural products that I have tried over the last month, I would say. Let's say 6 weeks, really. Yeah, 6 weeks. So the first one is going to be a armpit detoxification mask, and this is the mask. It's a Black-owned company, and what you have to do is, well, their claim is that it eliminates odor for 72 hours and it restores the pH balance. And their recommendation would be to transition to natural deodorant after the first use. So what I did was I used it, and I'll insert the put on any deodorant that day, and I didn't put on any deodorant the days after, which normally I try to use deodorant that doesn't have any aluminum in it, but that's just not enough. A lot of other ingredients need to be cut out as well. So I did pick up I did order a natural deodorant as well that I'll be reviewing. So the first day, it was still summer. I live in Georgia, so you know it was hot. And it was in end of August. So you know it was still blazing, right? So I did sweat, but I didn't have a scent. Now, normally what I do if I don't put on deodorant prior to me using this, I would put my body butter. I make natural body butter. It's called Shakespearesformula, shameless plug. So I'll put that under my arms instead of the deodorant, and I really wouldn't sweat. And I wouldn't have I don't have any bad odor. I don't ever remember myself smelling like onions. You know, some people do, but when I would sweat and the odor would sit there on my skin or on my clothes for a prolonged amount of time, for me, I didn't like the smell. But other people tell me I didn't I don't smell so. I don't know. But with this, like I said, I did sweat. I did not have. I don't think it completely took the odor away 100%. It didn't. Not on the first shot. The second day I sweat as well. So on the third day, I used my aluminum-free deodorant. And it still didn't stop me from sweating, but it did prevent the odor. This really didn't go into effect until about the second use. So, first 72 hours, I sweat, and I still had a little bit of a tinge. Then, so 3 days later, I used it again. And I didn't use any deodorant. Again, same process. I didn't sweat as much because the weather had cooled down a little bit. Just a little bit. And I wasn't doing as much either. So for me, I perspire a lot when I'm nervous or when I'm like completing a lot of activities. If I'm involved in a lot of activities, or obviously if I'm exercising or being very, very active, I sweat under my arms. So the odor after the second application did improve. It didn't go away 100% like I said before, but it did improve and it did last longer. I did notice on the third day that you have to apply it again. But what I've also found is that if you use this in conjunction with the next product, it's a game changer. So there's a black owned company. Yes, these are all black owned products. It's called Garners Garden. Say that 3 times fast. All right, it says it's 100% natural skincare. Now, I got the deodorant system. They don't call it that, but I'm calling it that. All right, so don't mind my little blanket. This is really a heating pad for my back, but I'm cold. It's not cold outside, but it's always cold in my house. And I don't even have the air conditioner on. I don't have the air conditioner on, no windows open. I had my window open upstairs, but I closed it. But it's cold. Outside it's probably like almost 80 degrees. So anyway, but it's fall still. But like I said, I live in Atlanta, so we got that bipolar weather. I love their deodorant system, what I'm calling it, right? So the first step, it comes in 4 steps, okay? 4. You don't have to do all 4 steps because I had to try. I tried skipping a step and it worked. It was fine. So first you do the pre-wash. All right, it's not really focusing. All right, you can't really see this word, but it says pre-wash. All right, so that's the first step. So you spray this on. Of course, you gotta shake it. Shake everything before you use it. Okay, so let's get that out the way. Spray this on prior to taking a shower. Armpit sensitive wash. All right, so this is the second step. So what I do is I put 2 pumps here, and then I take my knuckles in the shower and I rub a dub, rinse off, and I wash everything, including my armpits, with my natural body wash. After that, we have the post wash. Okay. So the post wash smells like apple cider vinegar. I'm sure it's in here, but it's very, yeah, you know it's there. The last and final step would be the actual deodorant spray. Okay. Now this one comes in different scents. So you pick your scent. I picked lavender mint. Smells okay. I mean, it's not like, once again, it's not overwhelming. You just get a little whiff of it and then it dissipates pretty quickly. So the directions on this says, cleanse skin thoroughly with our pre-wash armpit spray. I guess, okay, the pre-wash armpit spray. Then you're supposed to do the post-wash armpit spray. I know it's a lot for deodorant. Like, trust me, it's worth it. Yes, it's worth it. And then while your underarms are still damp from the post-wash, use 3 sprays of our magnesium deodorant and flap your arm. This has been the best combination for my underarms. I hope you found this review helpful and informative. I will leave the links down below for the Bright Smiles Garners Garden, as well as the, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of the company, Kahlon, Malange. Don't shoot me. The armpit detoxification. This is sold out quite often. So if it's sold out, I'm sorry. But check back frequently so that you can try this as well.